This shoe with a review of the Nike ST Charge. ST stands for Street Tough. We had the ST Flare before this, uh, exclusively designed for outdoor durability. This, yeah, as you can tell, the outsole is super thick. The outsole covers the lateral, medial, and all over the shoes. And this rubber wrap up setting really weighs the shoe down. The shoe overall weighs about 465 grams for a size 9.5, and without these rubber it should weigh, I think it would reduce at least like 20% of the weight. So you only need that rubber on the outsole, not all around the shoe. But it's a nice design. For those who are worried about toe drag or being stepped on, I guess this is the kind of football cleats kind of shoe that you look for. I feel like this shoe kind of runs short, not exactly narrow, but I would advise going up half a size. There is no crazy dead toe box room area, so that's good. It's snug. It hugs your foot nicely here. A lot of basketball shoes have this wonky, crazy dead space here. That's one of my main gripes in a lot of basketball shoes out there. And the lace loops come down all the way close to your toes, so the lockdown is pretty good here. The weight also, adding to the weight, is these metallic parts. I mean, it looks fancy, but we don't need that. And the metallic parts are what's connected on the inside. Oh, it's really hard. Not the outside, but the inside. The inside kind of pinches into your nerves if you lace up the shoe tight. So personally, I would just get rid of these to ease the weight and then poke a hole here. Yeah, that's what I do. Speaking of holes, the tongue has a lot of holes around, so it adds a lot of breathability there, so that's nice. And it's still plush, so it's the best of both worlds. Unfortunately, although it looks like there's like a double tongue tab, heel tab here, but it's just stitching right here on top. There's nothing inside. It's got quite the heel slippage, so make sure you try this on. But I guarantee most people will feel that insecurity and heel slippage in this shoe. It's very roomy and not a lot of padding in there. The outrigger is supreme, sublime. The rubber is coated all around and the base is wide, and this thick outrigger really gets the job done. Ankle stability, anti-rollover, really good for this shoe. The outsole durability, of course, we talked about it. It's kind of a herringbone pattern, but it's a little more deep. It feels like the correct version of the rough outsole that you had in the Zoom Soldier 11, LeBron Soldier 11, if you remember that shoe. The grooves are kind of all over the place, but kind of blunt, but this is a bit sharper, so that's good. The midsole is Cushlon 3.0, and it's pretty beefy and it's nice. The moment you put this shoe on, it feels like, hey, this feels similar to LeBron 23 midsole, but it's got a 4-foot Zoom turbo. But the bad, unfortunate side is, although it feels plush at the beginning when you put your foot on top of it, the forefoot and the heel is pretty much flat and straight. There's no heel to toe drop. There's no offset. So with the heel, just the foam, and the Zoom Air on top of the foam that's already the same straight line as the heel, you'll definitely feel this a bit of a heel sinkage once you put the shoe on. And once you start wearing it down and the heel cushioning subsides a little bit because it's just foam anyway, and forefoot, even without the Zoom Air, this is pretty beefy, but the Zoom Air will be there to ensure that height remains. So this seems like a veiled version of the Jordan Air Series 2. The Jordan Air Series 2 had a midsole Cushlon 3.0 like this one, just as soft and that softer, and the forefoot was a lot lower to the ground, and there was a definite heel to toe offset, and there was no Zoom Air on the midsole itself. They had the Zoom Air on the outsole, so it worked and complemented perfectly. That cushioning was, yes, I'm not gonna do the gesture, but chef's kiss. It deserves that. Although the Air Series 2 does not have as thick and beefy, durable traction as this one. So yeah, fortunately you can't have the best of both worlds. It's got this little plate, but it's not even a plate. It's just a little very flaky plastic, but better than nothing. I guess we'll give them E for effort. So yeah, overall it feels kind of like a GT Cut 2, a little bit softer, and the same kind of dangerous heel sinkage with a very formidable, thicker forefoot with the zoom. So if you're always on your toes and you don't have to worry about ever being in your heels or feeling that sensation of unbalancedness and ache, really straining your Achilles because the shoe is set that way, go for this shoe. But I don't think this is a smart setup. But then Nike has always been producing something with a beefy forefoot and a sinking heel over the years, so why not go for this one as well? I think maybe just a slight thin layer of insole here might help a little bit. Definitely, this is a very plush midsole, and the Zoom Turbo is there. So sad they didn't put a zoom on the heel, or maybe made this a little bit more substantial in the heel. Other than that, I think that the design it's pretty unique. It's the right direction for the Street Tough series, and they got the right guy. Cade Cunningham is the face of this series for now. They have a player exclusive for Cade, although he's kind of really stinking up the place in the playoffs right now.